of the leather year. The interesting thing is, when I got the review from the judge, they interpreted it as a story of the Windrush and coming out of exile. If you don't know what the Windrush is, it's after World War II when the British Empire invited the Commonwealth countries in the Caribbean to come to England and rebuild. It wasn't actually about that, but I love that my piece was able to be interpreted within my culture. It is Black History Month in England at the moment, and I'm focusing on Black love. I've always have. It's something that's close to me. It's something that I explored myself and my vulnerability within love and my own art with my husband. So the reason why it's close to me is because I learned that when you were a slave, I'm 6 generations away from my ancestor who was enslaved. And when you were a slave, you weren't allowed to get married. When you did get married, the slave master owned your marriage, and it was until distance or buckra do us part. So if the slave master said, your marriage is null and void, that was the end of your marriage. If you moved to another plantation, sold on, your marriage ended. And for me, who is a young person who 5 years in marriage, that resonated with me a lot. Something to explore within myself and those around me in my community as to how important the legacy of marriage is within that. So I'm married to a Gambian from West Africa. So I found it very interesting that I was taken from Africa to the Caribbean and ended back up with an African prince. Now, I always say I feel like I must have been with him and then taken away. And now we have reunited. So this is what the poem is about, an African marrying a Caribbean. Hope you enjoy it. The leather year. Lay down some roots, Mama Africa shouted. He heard her voice quite loud. Took a tiny seed, planting it firmly in her ground. Seeing it flourish made them proud. Year 1, that tree made paper, a blank canvas for her and him. Tales would be left behind, speaking of the Afro-Carib queen and king. Lay down some roots, Mama Caribbean called. She heard as the ships came ashore. Rough seas and worn-out trees, the end they saw no more. Year 2, that tree made cotton at sea. King Afro brought it to land. Finally woven together in love. With comfort, Queen Carib held his hand. Woo! Yes, you too, Afro-Carib exclaimed. They drew close to hear the ancestors clear as the spirits whispered their name. Kanu, 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 Kanu. Year 3, that tree was tied with leather, durable and easy to bend. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend. Thank you. Fun. I know it's not Christmas yet. However, I was asked to write this piece on behalf of the High Commission of St. Kitts and Nevis for the Commonwealth Resound Christmas Choral during lockdown. I was heavily pregnant, 2 weeks away from giving birth to my second daughter, and I had to film myself doing this online, as everything was at that time. Just a bit of history. So, as you heard previously, I'm from St. Kitts and Nevis, which is a twin island federation in the Eastern Caribbean. And that's where I was raised. And Nevis is known as Queen of the Caribbean, Queen City. I recently learned on my visit there that it was named Queen City because all the beautiful women of the Caribbean resided there. And when you went there to find a wife, it was a beautiful thing to see. I don't know how true it is, but this is what was told to me. And it sounds saucy, so I'm going with it. Sugar City, which is our sister island, St. Kitts, is, as it says, it's known for its sugar. Sugar ceased operation when I was in secondary school there, and so I grew up seeing the sugar mills, the sugar plantations still in circulation until it ceased operation around, I think it was 2005 or so. So now this piece is about Christmas, the old-fashioned Christmas. Hope you enjoy. A bubbling in my chest as the Christmas breeze tickles the sole of my feet. The whiff of cinnamon bush awakens me with ease. Christmas a come, preparation beginning to tease. Hosanna, 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 shouts the Sagwa man. I could say something better than that. In my day, the floorboards have to clean with white head broom or old wife's fish, scrubbing it spotless for the arrival of the King, Jesus, our Savior, a prayer and a wish. Flycatcher hung up in the roof, made from pretty tissue paper, jam jar full of sand to hold the saguaro tree together. A string of cards from yesteryear beautifying the place. Looking forward to my barrel from the US, my front room will make space. Hosanna, 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 shouts the Sagwa man. I could say something better than that. Something keeping, shops still open, and sunset early o'clock. Christmas Eve, and me know I have to wear as I hit the town to Lime. My heart racing, crowd thickening, family everywhere, bumping into friends, exchanging gifts, flutes, cashmere bouquet soap, all tied up in Christmas paper. A simple gesture, lots of hope. Then the hush of evening comes. We all head to church, still not knowing, never forgetting that Jesus Christ comes first. Walking home from midnight mass, the serenaders sing songs of Christmas joy, completing the spirits until morning comes. Woken up by rhythmic sounds, masquerade and big drum. Christmas Day is here with friends, ginger beer and Hammond. My lips begin to tingle, turkey tantalizing me. Roast pork and black cake, plate tart and marby. Then the drink that meets my heart with mercy and wanting more. The sting of ginger, I don't mind her. Sorrel, the one I adore. Hosanna, 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 shouts the Sagwa man. Crack that cattle skin whip. It's carnival time in St. Kitts and Nevis. Big drum says something a kip. Light up Charlestown one grand time. Bastia, get your tree ready. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love from our land of beauty. Thank you.